narisivang yaman. Siyempre, nasa yaman.
The Camp Out for Hunger got started because our show was new at the time, and we wanted to do a charity event that drew a lot of people out to help. And we decided that feeding the hungry was a pretty universal thing that people could identify with and help out with, and pretty easy to help out with. So that was the way we chose the cause.
Food insecurity is not being sure of where your next meal is coming from. Food insecurity is you may have enough to eat at one meal, but you really don't know where your food is coming from for your next meal.
We have this mass communication device at our disposal. We should do something positive with it, other than just entertaining people, which we love doing. Um, and as I said, it was really easy to choose feeding the hungry because it's a basic need of life. You have to breathe, you have to eat, you have to drink, or you don't live. It's that basic, and we felt that that is something that people could easily get involved with, and it's something that's unfortunately a constant need in our community, in our country, around the world. So we wanted to do what we could to help out with that. And
There are a lot of root causes for food insecurity. Some of them are just being poor, not having enough money to buy the food that you need to eat. Another reason might be if you live in a food desert, which means you can't buy food, there aren't any supermarkets around you, or there's no place to acquire food from.
we have moments of excitement and moments of um, concern and moments of being hurt by what we're seeing by some of the families that come by and people that say, I couldn't pay my bills, I needed to eat. And your heart goes out to them, you're a little heartbroken. But in the same moment of feeling that, you're like, okay, there are all these people that are helping and doing good. And so, you feel a little, you get a lump in your throat, and you see the stories that blow us away, the people that were, 2 years ago, I couldn't put food on my table. And thanks to Phil Abundance, thanks to my local food pantry, I was able to get by. I wanted to come back this year and repay and donate food. That just blows you away. So it's an amalgamation of emotions that we go throughout the course of the week. There's a whole bunch of different feelings that we all go through. So it's hard to pinpoint exactly, how we feel. At the end of it, we certainly feel proud of our team and our community. So that's maybe the overall thing we take from it.
Over the holiday season, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, people become much more aware of food insecurity and hungry families, and they tend to donate to organizations that help people in need. But it's a year-round problem. Food insecurity doesn't just disappear after the holidays, it continues year-round. So those people really do need support, and there are organizations, food banks, and food pantries that really keep many people going. And you'd be surprised at the kind of people. If you looked at the people who are going in and out of food pantries, getting the food that their family needs for the week, you'd be really surprised because you would think that they're like middle class working people. Mm-hmm. And they might be, but the salaries that they're making just aren't enough to cover all of their life's expenses and to feed their children and their families.
There are hundreds of thousands of people that are helped with this, and I know that this particular fundraiser for Phil Abundance is a total of about 52% of all the food they collect the entire year we get in this 1 week. So I don't know exact numbers, but I know it's a substantial amount of people that can get sustenance from this event and from Phil Abundance.
I think you'd really be surprised to know that there are Cabrini students who are food insecure. The college has actually tossed around the idea, some people at the college, of starting a food pantry here for our students who are hungry in class. Because if you're talking about things that are not fair and social problems in this country. Hunger and not having enough money to buy food impacts almost every phase of social justice issues, not only in the United States but around the world too.